ESPN app if you don't already have it. You got to get it, download it. It takes 10 seconds. You can listen to us anywhere. The app is so fresh. ESPN app, ESPN2 I mentioned. You can listen on your smart speaker. Say play ESPN radio. If you have smart speakers, we pop up. We're presented by Progressive Insurance. What's going on, guys?
What up, baby?
What's happening?
What it do?
Same thing, different day.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You know,
Jay
Tuesday.
You got the. When does Jay going in for his? You got a get up hit or something? You got
dress
the
for the
tie
job
on
you want, not for the
already.
job you have. Got my Dunkin' Donuts coffee this morning. I like it. My man Rich over at gas station, exit 48. Bought me, passed it along. Bought me some free coffee this morning. Thank you, Rich.
That's all it takes to
Truck
get
driver,
Jay,
driving from Maine to Brooklyn.
Jay looked like the dude in the bank that just started working there and has to get approval to cash $1,000.
Hey, welcome to Wells Fargo, Mr. Johnson. How are you?
Do you see how cheap it is to get Jay to give you a commercial on the air?
Come on, man.
Here's
He
a
passed it
$1.50
forward.
for the coffee.
He passed
Jay will
it
give you a full
forward.
commercial.
You know, Jay,
He passed it forward.
You do look like that, though. You look like
look
the
like a
guy
banker?
at the bank that just got the job and doesn't have the approval to deal
clearance.
with certain transactions.
I have to call in the manager.
Yeah.
Let me call my manager and bring him over here to get the approval
I want
stamp.
to get $500 in cash. Hold on,
Oh,
sir.
that's too
I
large
need
of
to
an
get
amount,
that
Mr.
approved.
Johnson.
If
Yeah.
you go over 400, Jay's got to get approval.
Hey, Max is coming through the private clientele door with his
Yes.
outfit. Yeah, he's coming into the Tesla. Yeah.
Private client door, huh? Hey, how you doing there, Mr. Kellerman? Hold on one second. Felicia will be right with you.
Hey, man, you got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere, baby.
Oh, now that I said that, I have no sense. I'm really looking at you and saying, you really look like the dude, though.
It's all right. Working my way up to be a private banker.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed,
Working my
right?
way up to be a
hustling.
private banker today, baby.
And on top of that, the reason you got the job in the first place is because your dad was on the board
Why you so
back in the
elaborate?
day. He was on the board back in the day, and he knew Phil. And
Phil.
Phil made sure to dial up Vanessa to get the deal done, but you had to start at the bottom. That's what I mean. It's just the
But,
you know,
but it's going to be, I'm going to ascend quickly, though, Key. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fast.
Since we know Phil, I'm going to ascend
yes,
quickly. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
hear Key? This is someone
He has
who
it
spent,
all figured
who spent
out.
a lot of
Too much
times in
time,
the
man.
power corridors of college football. You see, that's where all
Too
that
much
comes
time.
from. A lot of time in the power to
Why
see how
my-
deals get done.
Why my dad got to know Phil, though? Why Phil? Why
Because-
that name?
Because Phil and your dad did business together on a real estate transaction.
Yeah, we had an MBE. Phil was smart. He started an MBE. Yeah, minority-owned company with my dad. That's where it all started. I get it. It's all coming together now.
And he also was on several commissions in the state. He also remember a few of the presidents back in the day. He was on their boards and
Yeah.
signing off on certain things. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just
You got to
that's
play
how
the
it
game,
is.
Keith. That's why you got to play the game, you know? I've worked all aspects of the bank. That's why I can own the bank one day.
Phil might own, I don't know if Phil needs to call Vanessa. He might own the bank, actually. Smaller
Phil.
bank, he might own it.
What's wrong
Right?
with you? You got serious problems. You be coming up with this stuff on the fly, man.
Man, I'm just, that's how it look. I'm just looking and it looks great. There's nothing wrong with it. And you hit Max perfectly. Max is high net worth
High net
individual.
worth, private clientele,
He
yeah.
comes to the bank with some moccasins on and some Dockers, no socks, tucked in,
Hold on.
with a
Kid,
nice
hold on,
handmade
also this one, Kid.
belt.
Sir,
Look,
moccasins
Dad,
is
look
what-
at it, told you.
Sir, where,
I mean,
where's your, can you insert your card,
except
sir?
this
Can you
ain't-
insert your card? I don't have my card. You don't have me.
These
You
ain't
don't have me in
Dockers,
the system.
And the crazy thing about it is when he comes to the bank, he's got to wait 5 minutes or so. So he has the paper that sits on the desk. He picks it up. He wants to read it because it's the financial paper of some sort. And he's going to sit there, cross his legs and read it, you know. And when she comes over to help him, he
Give me
says,
another
"Hey,
minute.
thank
I got to
you."
finish it
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, all
I
that.
gotta
Let me finish it
the
up.
article, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a call. He pulls this right here, Jay. I'm on a call. Right
I'm
now.
on the call.
Speaking of
Into the
calls,
bank, man, you can't be.
Key,
Here's the
Jay,
transition now,
Key has-
Max.
Yeah.
Speaking of calls, the San Francisco 49ers called up Jimmy Garoppolo's number again.
Listen, before we even get to that, let me just say, a lot of news coming out of New York right now, guys. Serena's at the U.S. Open. R.J. Barrett's deal. Aaron Judge, it's his 50th. But Key, of course, is right. We got to start with Jimmy G. By the way, you could be a part of Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max Nation. We have a whole nation. On the Dr. Pepper call-in line, call us at 888-SAY-ESPN. That's 888-729-3776. ESPN Nation is presented by Dr. Pepper. It ain't college football season without the delicious taste of an ice-cold Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. So, Jimmy G is staying in San Francisco, agrees at the 11th hour, it seems, to restructure a one-year contract. Adam Schefter, ESPN senior NFL insider on Canty and Carlin, broke it down.
Essentially a situation where they gave Jimmy Garoppolo a restructured one-year deal that basically assures that he's in San Francisco this season. It includes a no-trade clause. It includes a no-franchise clause. So they cannot trade him. They cannot keep him. They've reworked the contract, essentially dramatically lowering the guaranteed money that was due to him. Now he will stay there as the number 2 in San Francisco. And it will be a situation where he will be the number 2 quarterback behind Trey Lance under a rework contract that frees cap room for the 49ers.
Pretty good quarterback room, if you ask me. Is this an indictment at all, Key, on Trey Lance?
I don't think so. I think what it is a hefty insurance policy. If you remember a week ago, we had Dan Graziani on with us, and I talked about they should do this. This is exactly what they should do, is they should restructure his deal, get underneath that salary cap, give him some small guaranteed money, and then put some incentives in there to push him back up to close to the number that he could have potentially had gotten had he been made the 53-man roster, because the $20+ million was not guaranteed. He now gets a little bit of guaranteed money. The market wasn't there for him at all in terms of what the value should have been for Jimmy Garoppolo. His injury, I think, played a huge part in that, because they had to wait to the end of the summer to try to get anything done. There was nothing happening in the spring because of because of the shoulder. And now he's in a perfect situation because there's a large chance that Trey Lance is going to miss some games. It's just the NFL. Starting quarterbacks in the NFL rarely go wire to wire from week 1 to week 18. And so this is an opportunity for Jimmy Garoppolo. The great thing about it, though, fellas, is it includes no trade clause and no tag clause. So if he balls out, what if he takes them to the Super Bowl and he plays 10 games and they go to the Super Bowl? Now what do you do if you're the 49ers?
That's what I was saying, Key. I think it's a win-win for Jimmy G, right? Granted, he came down to $6.5 million guarantee. He can get $10 million in incentives, but has some time to work off that surgery, right? Continue to get healthy. And let's be realistic about this. This is a San Francisco 49ers team that is ready and built to win games now, right? So look at these first 2 games: at Bears, Seahawks at home. Then you go to at Broncos at home versus the Rams. If Trey Lance starts off rocky those first 2 games, you could see Jimmy G being inserted into that lineup and have a chance to lead this team.
I don't know if they can lose to the Bears or Seahawks first.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, look, Jimmy Garoppolo is staying in San Francisco after agreeing to restructure a one-year contract. We're going to be talking about that throughout the show. How would another Grand Slam title change your